I measure success as a mom being that I'm courageous. I'm able to do this. I was gifted and blessed to have children.
I measure success as a mom, I think, in seeing my son doing well and seeing him thriving and hopefully in the future being successful, being just a great guy. And I'm not worried about how much money or who he's gonna be, whether a doctor, a lawyer, or anything like that. I just want him to be a good person. And I feel like if he grows up and he's a good person, that's my success as a mom right there.
When I myself feel happy, when the inside feeling feels good and proud and you feel like I am doing a good job because you're happy.
Just the struggles with the disabilities with reading. Both of them are dyslexic and not on task with grade levels.
I think some of her greatest challenges is dealing with our two boys. It must be real rough dealing with an 18-year-old and a 14-year-old boy,
I think one of the things that nobody ever told me was how scared you would be, or maybe it's just me, but I'm scared all the time. I have so many worries. I get afraid, even just like if we're going bike riding, I'm like, oh no, if he hits his head or if he falls down or if this happens, so I feel like the fear that something could happen to your child, it's a very real fear.
I think that it'll be hard to explain myself to her.
I mean, everybody's different. You just gotta do it in your own way, in your own words, to show your child better.
I don't know, not being so stressed out about the small stuff and trying to keep it a certain way.
Patience. When you have friends that have children and you're watching them and you're not a parent, it's far different when you have children and watch other children or even your own.
My mom was not a part of my life, really, to be honest. My dad was. So the thing that I see about my dad, that me and my dad have in common, is he was very stern with me, and I'm the same way with my kids.
I've seen her change as a mom in being a lot more patient. Her patience has grown so much.
Being a mom, it comes from you, like you would feel, you have like a intuition, I guess.
You do everything you're capable of, and I did everything I was capable of doing. That's what happened when I had my son.
I feel like I'm somewhat patient when it comes to kids, so that'll be good because she's a baby and she doesn't know anything. So I'll have to be patient and then wait for her to learn and figure out everything.
For me, my kids are my number one. My kids have to look better than I do at all times. I don't care, they have to.
Especially when you're a single mother, you are playing two roles. You're playing the provider and you're playing the nurturer part. You hold all the burden of holding down a household. What a man thinks, okay, I have to go to work today and bring this money and this is what my kids are gonna eat today. You hold that part, and then you hold the part where I gotta give my kids love and teach them how to be a social human being and be able to, kind to other people, but I have to do that with my actions. So you hold those two roles, and it is very hard.
For right now, I want her to know how to write her name. And when she get older, I want her to know being at school and graduating and going to college and stuff, do bigger things than what I couldn't do.
You can't be told when you're a mom what it's going to be like. You can get generalities and look at what other people have done, but you don't really get the whole grasp of it until you have a kid and you've integrated them in your life.
To know that I love her, and I want her to know that she can love herself. I want her to be able to know that she's loved.
My hopes for my children is I want my daughter to go to college. I always tell her time, I want you to be better than me. And my son, I just hope he never goes to jail.
Is that you have to read between the lines of what your children are really trying to express to you when they don't know how to. So you just kind of have to have that instinct, that motherly instinct to know.
You better cherish, especially when they're younger and they're babies, because that's when you get to watch them crawl and walk and talk. I didn't see that with my children. I was always working.
And it's the best. It's, I mean, it's really a big part of what defines me, of being a mom.
Okay, I just brought a person into this world. What kind of world am I going to create for them? Am I going to create a hard world, which I can? Or am I going to create a positive world that is going to create them a positive person, and even their whole entire life is going to be great?
Any advice I would give the mothers is, teamwork is so helpful. It really is. I couldn't have done all of this myself.
That motherhood is amazing. It's an amazing part of a woman's life. Any woman's life who is a mother knows that there are plenty of joys and happiness and love of being a mom.
I think I would like people to know about being a mom and a motherhood is that it's, that little person is yours. And so you have to be so careful how you treat them, how you raise them, love them, be there for them no matter what, make them your priority. That's all that little person needs is for you to make sure that they're the most important thing in your life.
It's a love that nobody could ever explain to somebody. The feeling of looking at your child and watching them grow in every point of their life is so much love that could fill mountains.